Yo, yo, yo. You say what? Hi, guys. Welcome back to You Say What. Once again, thanks everyone for subscribing. If you are first time or have not subscribed yet, please subscribe and also like all the videos and hit all the videos as well, like buttons. It will be much appreciated. And as you can see from my titles on my page channel today, it's party time. I am so grateful and so happy on that. Let's start with the topics. Today's topics: Arsenal is party time. We are having a party in Arsenal at the moment, and Arsenal done deal out, and who's still staying at the club. So let's go straight to it. So Partey is at Arsenal, and he's going to be wearing the shirt number 18. What can I say? It's a last minute, last minute deadline deal, as people know, and just let you know that as well. Arsenal, Arsenal was so down. Arsenal is so down because when we heard the news on the Saturday evening or even Sunday morning, saying that we're no longer getting a war, because himself actually come out to say that he's no longer coming to Arsenal, as he's decided to stay at Lyon. And it was a very down day, but luckily the win against Sheffield United actually brought us back up again for the win. And then at the end we thought that we're not going to get anyone at all. So yeah, it was really upsetting and everything at Arsenal. But the last minute ditch, Arsenal are willing to pay the release clause, around the 45 million release clause. It was very last minute, and this is as I said, Real Madrid didn't receive the news until probably, I would say, about 32 minutes before the shutting of their windows. They've been told by La Liga that our Partey is moving to Arsenal, have paid a release clause, so Partey can actually talk to Arsenal and get the contract signed and everything as well. So yeah, so it was it is really great. It's excellent. We, as I said before on my videos, that we either need Aouar or Partey. If I got to choose, I did say that in the beginning I did say Partey, and then at the end I did say I want Aouar because of his creative side of things. But either of them, if of course I'm happy, but not as happy if I get both player, because we do need one creative player and one defensive midfielder player. I know that Partey also a box-to-box midfielder as well, so which is great. So either because we know that because of this transfer window, it is it's a weird one. So having one player that we can sign on a deadline window, and is either Aouar or Partey, trust me, I'm happy. I would be much happier if we sign both, but unfortunately we won't be able to. From what I can see, the whole story now is that I can see that, in my own opinion, is that Arsenal are trying to get two players, okay, which is Aouar and Partey. They are planning to do that, but they know that they need to get rid of a lot of our players before they can sign these two players. In my own thinking and my own thought, I think if our transfer out was better, we possibly can get these two players. Unfortunately, we just couldn't get rid of the dead wood and getting fun for the players as well. That's the one thing. That's why I think Arsenal's been trying to negotiate with Lyon on the price, is because if Lyon actually reduce the price enough for us to get how much Arwa want, or what Lyon want, and they agreed to a lower price, I think we could have got both player. But because Lyon is so stubborn and not willing to reduce the price, so at the end Arsenal have to choose one of each, either player, and especially we couldn't get rid of our players or even raise money from them as well. As you can see that, if you look at our transfer out later on, when I'll speak about it, understand why is that. And so I think the plan was, they know that Partey is going to have a release clause, so it will be an easier deal, because they don't have to communicate with Real Madrid, or they don't need to negotiate them with them, because it's a break clause, release clause. All they need to do is to pay that release clause, and to the La Liga, and then that's it. We can get can speak to the players and get it done, the deal, as we can see that. So what can I say about that is that, so that's why they left it to the last minute. I heard reporting said Real Madrid was really upset about it, about Arsenal not contacting them and letting them know, but they know that we want Partey, so what are they upsetting about? They're just guessing that Arsenal don't have the money, which we probably don't really have money, but the problem is we do need to get rid of players. That's the reason why, firstly, we try to negotiate with them to see if they can reduce the break clause, the release clause, or a swap deal with Torreira. But they don't want it. They want our player, but they don't want to talk about the Partey's. So what can you want Arsenal to do? That's the thing. So I don't understand why they're saying that. There's not going to be any negotiation again with Arsenal, or all these upset. The thing is, when you want our player and you don't want to even talk about any slight of reducing. I understand you want to keep your players, but then you can't blame Arsenal that you got this clause, release clause. If you got this release clause, that sooner or later, if someone can put out the cash on it, that's it. You can't get it. You can't do anything. So why be a crybaby about it? That's what I think. It's just not right, And Arsenal have not done wrong on it. It's because Arsenal is trying to get a war, to see and get rid of some players, but at the end it didn't work out. So unfortunately, at the end we do need. That's why I wouldn't say it's the last ditch, because at the moment they planned this, that it needs to be done like this because of what Arsenal need to do. So I don't understand, why Real Madrid is doing that. Well, I'm happy. I don't care, So it's great for Arsenal. So what can I say on that? So this is what Edu had to say about Thomas Partey, is that Thomas has all the right attributes to be a top player for Arsenal. He is a leader on and off the pitch, and he is exactly the kind of players and person we want at the club. We already feel like we know Thomas very well based on the work we have done and analysed his performance closely in recent time. With this all-round game and positive aggressive style, he will be a brilliant addition to our squad. We made a strong start to the season, and we want to continue to build on this with Thomas now part of our club. And this is what Mikel Arteta said as well. We have been watching Thomas for a while, so we now delighted to add such a high quality player to our squad. He is a dynamic midfielder with great energy. He'll bring a lot of experience from a top club that has competed at the highest level in La Liga and the Champions League for several years. We're very impressed with his attitude and his approach to the game. He's an intelligent footballer, and we're looking forward to him integrating into our system and contribute to the progress we built at the moment at the club. So, Thomas Partey is just really highly rated by the Edu and Arteta, and is a good signing. To be honest, I'm going to be honest with you, in this kind of windows, getting a top player like Thomas Partey, just under 50 millions, my God, that is a bargain of a window. It is it's hard to say. I know that, as people say that sometimes, when you buy players from like other leagues, they might not settle in and they might not, play as well because it's such a different league. But look at, we can look at the positive side. Look at Gabriel, he done really well, for Arsenal, and he's still on the verge of improving as well on that. So it's party time at Arsenal. Wicked. I'm so happy on that. So let's move on. So this is a done deal in Arsenal. So we got Willian as a free transfer from Chelsea. Gabriel for 25 million from Lille. And then we got Danny Ceballos from loan from Real Madrid. And Alex from 2 million, roughly around 2 millions. From the Icelandic. And then of course we got Thomas Partey for 45 millions on that. So great on that one. So as you can see, we got a winger, we got defenders, what we need, a left back, we got creative midfielders, Ceballos, and then we got a new goalkeeper to replace Martinez. So these are transfer. I know there should be more, but I'm just talking about this summer transfer. This is the players that we have done. I mean, there is a lot more. I'm talking more on to this summer transfer of what wasn't already kind of done deal. Paramari, that's already kind of done when they were, when we signed them on loan, and also Cedric Suarez as well on that. So I didn't include them because it's more of a done deal. Of course, the main done deal for Arsenal this season, it would be Aubameyang signing a new contract, that which is the biggest deal ever on that as well. But because he's not coming from another club, so that's why I didn't put him in there. Okay, so our Arsenal done deal out. So as you can see, Gunnosaurus is out. What I have read on a report, this deal's already been out ages ago. Is because he's one of the 55 redundancy. But what I heard is when fans is coming back to the club, he will be coming back to the club as well, which is a good news for that. Okay, and our other out is Martinez. We sold him as Aston Villa's for 20 millions, and he played well for him. 3 clean sheet. He's doing well for Aston Villa. No regret, because the reason why of course I wish that he will be at Arsenal as a second choice goalkeeper, but that's his life. We have to let him move on. To become a first goalkeeper. He can't always be at a second. If we didn't have Lono, then possibly that he'll be moved up to first goalkeeper, but unfortunately that's not the case. Torreira Guendouzi, he's also a player that we move out on loan to Hertha Berlin, which is, as you can see, it's a kind of last minute as well. Just let you know, there's actually no fee for him. there's no loan fee. They're only paying his wage for Arsenal, which is, I don't know if it's a good deal or not. It's just a loan deal. There's no option to buy as well on that. Lucas Torreira, as we said in my previous video, we already know that is a done deal with Atletico Madrid. It's going to be a loan deal, no obligation to buy, but there is a buy option if they want to. What I heard on report as well, that Simone, the coach or managers for Atletico Madrid, was thinking that Torreira will play alongside with Partey. So I guess his plan a bit changed now. But as I said, you got our Lucas Torreira, so so on that. But the thing is, we could get back Lucas Torreira because it's a loan deal only, unless they want to buy him. But let's see how it goes. Wish him well. Wish all three of them well on the loan deal, and with Martinez and Aston Villa. Hope they all do well on that. Wish them all the best. Okay. So who's still in the club that was in the transfer window? So as you can see, that Sead Kolasinac was supposed to go to Bayer Leverkusen, but it has fallen through. As they say, there was more things was talking about, but unfortunately, no agreement have been done, and it's too slow, too short of a time, they say. So yeah. So Socrates, as we all know, Napoli was the only one that was interested, but then Nice, we don't know what happened there. I think at the moment a lot of club is trying to get rid of players before they can get players. So because of this market, it's been quite a strange market due to the COVID-19. A lot of clubs doesn't have the money or the space, so it's really a hard market to be at. They couldn't get rid of Koulibaly, so they can't get Socrates. Mustafi, there is rumours about Lazio, as people do Lazio come out that that rumour is not, we're not trying to get any players. So I guess Mustafi is staying at Arsenal. William Saliba was supposed to go on loan for Rennes or Saint Etienne, as reported say that he was supposed to go back to on loan, but unfortunately can't reach a agreement quick enough, because it's quite a short time on the transfer window. So that's why he is staying at club. But you never know if he's going to be starting in other clubs is interested. As you can see, all these players, apart from William Saliba, they've got only 1 year left in their contract, or even less now. So it could be that they either move them on in January transfer window, which is not far from today. So we have to see and wait and see till the next transfer window. Are they going to be out of Arsenal? But William Saliba will go back on loan, or hopefully he settled back in Arsenal better and will start for us as well. So just to let you guys know, my next videos will be more on the transfer windows of other clubs, what they have brought in, and who has gone out. So look forward to my next video, okay? And I will talk about other clubs' transfer windows. And then what I can say is, seems to be quite a good window for Arsenal because of Thomas Partey. Good signing for Gabriel. William with the experience. Danny DeBoers, as we know, we loan him back because of his what we need. For the time being, he can be our creative player. So great transfer windows. I will give a rating of, I would say, a B+ for this windows. I thought if we can get Owatu, will be probably A, but unfortunately, yeah, he's a B plus on that. No, you know what? I'll change it. I'll give it an A because of Aubameyang signing. I've totally forgot about that. So yeah, an A for Arsenal transfer window this summer. So yep, that's it from You Say What. Hope you like the videos. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and share the videos. It will be much appreciated. Thank you for listening. So peace out. Bye bye.